Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. Not too much happened today on the Bitcoin chart, but we had some nice movements in the altcoin sector. Bitcoin dominance is going down a bit, and you can see here that on the short-term, on the coin market cap overview here, some of the coins moved, let's say short-term, last 24 hours, moved round about 50%, double digits there on many charts. Decent movements, yeah. Still, that's the minority of coins still, right? But some moved really nicely. So, but overall on the Bitcoin chart, not too much happened. But the fact that we pushed up a little bit, but have not yet been able to break above this week's high. But yeah, the fact that we pushed a little bit helped certainly those coins, especially because Bitcoin dominance started to drop a little bit. It's far away from any major trend reversal or breakout pattern, but it's looking interesting. The Bitcoin price, yeah. Let's say what are the parameters? You know, what have we started the day with? What actually happened? Now, what have we started the day with? We've started the day with a reminder of the parameters. Yeah, I made a video earlier today, reminded you of the relevant support and resistance parameters, and said that, well, you know, without a break above, at the very least, above the upper boundary line of our trend channel there isn't really anything clearly bullish. And even a break above that upper boundary of the trend channel isn't so significant. It would obviously be a first signal, but more significant would be a break above this first resistance zone, which is between $101,760 and $105,000. We really need a break above that 105K level for a more significant signal that the bulls are really taking the lead here. Yeah, we haven't clearly done that. We haven't broken above the Wednesday high, and I said 105K is really the key resistance here in the short term. That's the upper boundary of our first resistance area. So that's important to the upside, and to the downside, it's the Tuesday low, which formed around 99K. This is also where the bulls and the bears are fighting for the 55-week exponential moving average. So we're basically just ranging. Yeah, we've been ranging now since the Tuesday low. Shouldn't be a surprise. Yeah, we talked about the potential that we might spend a few days in this region. And honestly, I'm not quite sure if we get a weekend breakout either, because weekend breakouts are not very common. They are quite rare. But it's obviously a possibility. So it's important to understand the patterns and the parameters. I already find the idea that this could be a B wave, I like it more than a fourth wave. It's possible this is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. But this wave 4 is quite large compared to that wave 2 already, at least this wave degree. And to be already circle wave 4, it's possible, but circle wave 3 is not really long enough. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details. I think it's just important to understand that as long as we don't break above 105K, we remain range bound, rather focus on lower. A break above 105K will be a first signals the bulls are making a comeback. Honestly, this here is not a sign that the bulls are making a comeback. This is a 3-wave move up. Honestly, it's nothing bullish here. We haven't even broken above the last, we had support here around that 105K level before. We broke below it, and we might just come up and retest it. Yeah. So 105K is important. It's Fibonacci resistance and structural resistance. But if we get a break above it, a decisive break, then we can shift the focus to our upper resistance area between $109,383 and $112,406. At the moment, we don't have even a breakout pattern, okay? And bear in mind, this could also turn into a triangle if we now come down from a higher low and a lower high. That's a triangle pattern. And of course, it could be some kind of a wave 4, or even the B wave can be a triangle, and it would not be bullish. So I think it's currently a matter of range bound movement here. 105K is going to be the key resistance level to watch over the weekend. And then these swing lows from Friday at around 99,300, and the one from Tuesday at around 99,000. These will be important as structural support levels. So there isn't really much more to say. The only thing is, if we get 5 waves up, you know the routine, then something more bullish can be playing out. But the bounce is so far corrective. This was a 3-wave move, and this is a 3-wave move. So with the data we have, I'm not convinced. Oops, hold on. I'm not convinced that we've actually bottomed. But of course, I keep a close. I keep both eyes on this chart every single day, as you know. If anything changes, I will let you know. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. There are sometimes additional video updates, additional clips, additional short-term updates, written updates, memes, and much more. Also Bitcoin dominance, I posted something today. So check it out. I'll leave a link in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.